Hello students. So this is another pseudocode to input positive numbers. So we need to input positive numbers. We need to ensure that the number is positive. But here the user need to input -1 to finish the input. And after that, find the total and the average. So we can say this -1 as a rogue value, ROGUE, because that value is used to stop the loop, the reading process. The reading process is inside by using this repeat until. So this loop will stop when the user input -1 to terminate. So to stop input reading, -1 is used. So that -1 is called a rogue value. Okay, here the user doesn't know how many numbers the user want to input. If the user input -1, then it stops. So it's unknown number of repetition. This is unknown number of repetitions, not known. If it is known, then we can use for loop. But here unknown number of repetition. So user can input any numbers, means any numbers. Okay, but if he need to stop that program, then he need to input. The user need to input -1. So in such condition, unknown repetition, we can use repeat until in pseudocode or while loop in Python program. So here repeat until. Okay, so what first we need to set total to 0 because we need to find the total. Totaling is needed, for finding the total. Then counter is also used because we want to find the average. We need to know how many positive numbers the user input. So we need to count those positive numbers. So count is also initialized to 0. Then inside repeat until we can input different numbers. Input number. If that number, so we need to ensure it is positive. So if number greater than 0, then only we need to find total, and only we need to count that number. So we need to write this after some indentation. Okay, actually here there is no indent. Some space is needed because this total assigned number plus total assigned to total and counter plus 1 assigned to counter is inside this if statement. If and if, so we need to put some indent for these two statements lines inside this if statement. Okay, that is number plus total assigned to total and counter plus 1 set to counter. These two lines we need to write after some space indentation. Okay, so that because that is inside this if and if, that's why. So input number, then we need to ensure it is positive number. So this if and if is used for that. If number is greater than 0, then only the system will find the total. Otherwise, and also it will count, increment the counter. Otherwise, it will not find the totaling process, and it will not count. Okay. So for example, if I input 3, 3 greater than 0, right? So at first total 0, so 0 plus 3 is total, and counter increment from 0 to 1 because one number we input. Then if it is -1, what happened? -1 greater than 0, no, so it will not enter inside. If it is -3, it will not enter inside this for loop. If it is 0, it will not enter. If it is 5, yes, 5 greater than 0, right? So 5 plus the old number total is 3, so 5 plus 3 8, so 8. Then 8 plus 1, like this. Then if we input -1, what happened? -1. Before that, in each and every step, it will check, at the end, after and if, whether the number is -1 or not. Before, at first we input 3, So after, if we input 3, then 0 plus 3, 3. Then counter becomes 1. Then it checks 3 equal to -1. This is comparison operator in pseudocode. This is assignment operator in pseudocode. 3 equal to 1, no. So this is false. If this is false, what happened? We know that in repeat until it will repeat. So we can input another number because this is not rogue value, man. This is not 3. This is 3. This is not -1. This is not rogue value. So we can input the second number like this. It will check. We can input different numbers. So if you I explained before, if you input 0, what happened? 0 greater than 0, it's false, so it will not enter inside. So 0, then it will check 0 equal to -1. No. So what happened here? It repeats again. So if we input -1 greater than 0, that's also false. So it comes here -1 equal to -1. Yes, right. So what happened? Exit from this repeat until. Then it will find the total is total divided by counter values. How many numbers? Then it prints the total and average. So here we can see the program. This is the Python program. So we can implement this pseudocode to a Python program. Total set to 0. Total set to 0. And counter set to 0. Yes. So here look the difference. This assignment operator arrow in pseudocode is single equal to in Python. In other programming languages. But this comparison, actually here repeat until is not that statement is not in Python. So we need to use while loop here. That's the difference. Okay. So -1 equal to here. Single equal to means double equal to in Python. But here we use while loop. So we need to write the just opposite operator. If this is equal to, we need to write not equal to, because repeat until and while are just opposite. Why? Because in repeat until, if this condition becomes true, it stops. But in while loop, if condition true, it continues. That's opposite. So we need to put the opposite sign operator. So equal to means not equal to. Okay, fine. So repeat input number, same. So this until number equal to -1, we can write number not equal to -1. Colon is needed. Then we can input the number. The code is this number equal to int of input. Then checking is it positive or negative. Number greater than 0, so it is positive. So we can find the total and we can count. Counter equal to counter plus 1. We can count. So this is inside while loop. So this if is used to check whether the number is positive or not. If it is positive only, then it will find the total and it will increment the counter value. Then after that, at the end, you need to find the average. So average is total divided by counter. Then at the end, last we need to print both total and average. So this is the pseudocode and this is the program, Python program. Okay, thank you.